welcome back, friends. We are back here at the Guillotines and Guitar Studio for Cut 2 of Season 2 of Cut 2. Is it all Cut 2 or Season 2? Correct. It don't matter.
You were right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Had a little break. We had a nice little time apart from each other. Well, I just couldn't wait to get together tonight, man. I don't know. I've been ready to talk some Guillotines and guitars. I'm excited. I'm a little overexcited.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You just come off of a cruise, didn't you?
I came off of a cruise, man. I went down to the...
I heard those gay cruisers were picking back up.
They getting popular again.
I know.
There was
There's some wild things going on there, I think.
Yeah.
Man, I had a blast.
You did?
I've been to
A blast.
Was it in your face?
He said that
This
cruise.
show just took a
He said
left
it
turn
takes-
real
He
fast.
said it takes a few days to get him walking right again. He's got to get rid of his sea legs.
I'm not talking about my cruise anymore.
Hey, there were a bunch of seamen out there.
Damn it. Y'all got any more? Any more?
Was the waters rough out there?
It was, going there, it was.
Your teeth do look a little pearly white.
Hey, Chris walked on board and went,
Look at my nipple. Look at my nipple. Look at my nipple. When the hell did this happen? Look at my nipple. Holy shit.
God.
So
Hey.
I can't say nothing around this guy.
Language, though.
Hold on.
Give me one margarita. I'm going to open my leg.
Is this live from the cruise?
Yes.
Oh, my God. No, it's not. No, it's not. Trey's taking sound bites from my ass and turning around on me.
I haven't taken anything from your ass.
So the cruise you went on, did it have a topless deck?
I can't even think right now. Hold on. No, we didn't have a topless deck.
It didn't?
No topless deck. It had an adult area. Just, I mean, you had to be clothed. My mouth's hurting.
Still from the cruise?
From laughing, assholes. From laughing. Walked right into that one, didn't I? Can we be mature from it?
We just try to find out. I mean, I want to know about your cruise.
Well, I don't even know now. I can't even say anything. It was great. All the way around. It was great. That's what I was saying. Yes.
All the way around.
Both ports was great. Both days at seas were great. I had a great time.
Oh, that's good.
Nice little rest. I've been ready to come back here and talk with you guys.
How many days were you gone?
I was gone for 5 days.
Did you meet any new friends on the cruise?
Oh, man. We should have new followers. Kimberly actually got mad at me. Do not talk about your damn podcast to the next person you meet. I was like, well, I'm trying to spread the word. You know, I wish I would have bought some of them damn flyers. That's what I wish I would have bought on the cruise. But all the bartenders, I said, let me hold your phone. Here you go. But other than that, I had a great time, man. I really relaxed, and I needed it. And I needed it, but I'll financially never recover from this. That's the damn truth. I might be living in here on the couch. But yeah.
Carol just said, hell no, you won't. You might be living
I said
outside.
no such thing.
All right, tonight's topics is today. How did we
This
put it?
week.
This week.
Guitars.
Guitar's topic is this week in rock music history.
Yep, this week, right?
What has happened this week,
Yep.
today, yesterday, tomorrow, 17th, 18th, 19th September.
Yep. I thought that was pretty
What has
fun.
happened?
That's
And I
something
would
right
like to take a moment to wish Ryan Barfield a happy birthday. Today
Yes.
is his birthday.
there.
Happy birthday, Ryan Barfield.
Man, I didn't know that. Happy
My brother,
birthday,
yeah.
Ryan. Let's shoot the breeze. Sorry.
Ryan, we hope you've had a special day. Bring us some cake.
He's putt-putting with Daryl and eating crab legs somewhere.
That's a good possibility.
Which, Ryan always everybody's birthday, Ryan has to be the first to wish
He does.
somebody a happy birthday. He waits until midnight of their birthday. Like if their birthday's on say their birthday's the 18th, he'll wait till on the 17th, right at 12 o'clock midnight, when it changes over to the 18th.
Yeah.
He'll text whoever's birthday it is. He does
never
that with
misses.
everybody, and because he wants to be the first to wish
It's a little
everybody.
excessive.
Yeah.
Well, it is,
But it's nice.
And I thought about doing that last night, and then I fell asleep before 12.
That's
And
just slack.
when I got to work this morning, Sierra called me, and we were talking, and she was like, I texted Ryan and wished him happy birthday, and I was like, shit, I forgot to wish him a happy birthday. So I went ahead and wished him one then, so I wasn't the first one. So
Slacker.
I kind of hated that because he's always
He's never
the first.
told me happy birthday.
He's never told me happy
hadn't?
birthday either.
No. Ryan.
That means
never
he-
told me happy birthday.
Well, yeah, y'all need to get on him then. Tell him.
I just did. I know he doesn't watch the show, but
Not fucking telling him happy fucking birthday.
Language, Chris. Language.
I can hear now.
already.
All right, so that's our guitars. Our guillotines we're talking about the guillotine, the history, the rise and fall of the guillotine. Shake. We're gonna talk about the guillotine. So that's our topics tonight. And Trey has bought a special little mixers. I don't know.
you
Is
got-
that what
that's-
you would call them? Little mixers?
You got enough?
yeah. But this is for when we start.
Yeah.
We still got to
Oh, yeah.
roll. We got to roll the coin. Spin it.
My bad. I got to see. I'm out of sync. Been out for a week.
You gonna flip the coin?
I'm
you
gonna spin
it?
the coin. So I'm ready. You ready? All right, here we go.
Ready? Go.
Ready.
That's a good spin, Chris.
This is a good spin. Look at there.
Scott let his phone get in the way.
And we got a guitar. I didn't have the. There it goes. That kicked in. I like it. I want to play that song.
I like that too.
It's a nice little riff. Ow!
There you go.
All right, Trey bought us some nice little mixers. What we got today, Trey?
On today's show, we have pineapple upside down cake.
Oh,
right.
shit.
Pineapple
I've
upside
always
down
wanted
cake.
to try those.
Are you getting ready to? Now,
I'm waiting to
Scott,
hear-
just because it's upside down, you still got to drink it like you drink the other ones.
Do we get a
I'm
fork
waiting
and a
to hear-
knife for it?
Yeah. It's coming.
Remember, Scott, pull both tabs open. We drink both sides at one time.
Got it. Look at there.
So I don't know if the people at home, like, I wonder how well these actually sell.
I would think they do pretty well.
I mean, yeah.
They
I mean,
keep them sitting on the counter.
Every
that
time
way
I
you
go-
see them.
yeah, every time I go in, I see a different flavor. And I love pineapple upside down cake. So,
Well, these
Here's
ought to
the
be good,
guitars,
yeah.
boys.
Here's the
Cheers.
guitars. Top it.
That son of a gun had some booze in it, buddy.
Yes, it did, John.
that really did.
Man, that is good.
That is good.
I just had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Ooh, I'm good. I just felt like I ate it.
Now, that
Western
thing-
sizzling.
It feels that tastes a little stronger than the normal ones.
I feel
or
like
the
I
other
should
flavors
leave
we
a
get.
tip or something for the waitress.
Hold on. Or waiter.
Man, that
I
was
usually
good.
don't like the terms, but I'll take them tonight.
I'll tell you what.
This all you can eat buffet?
That had a little alcohol in it. Now.
That son of a gun had some booze in it, buddy.
It did.
I tell you what, kicking off season 2, Trey's 2 for 2
Hey, he's
with his
setting the bar.
margaritas.
Dude, the margarita. I
He's setting the
cannot
bar. I
wait.
don't like margaritas, but I
When
like
can
his
we
margaritas.
expect the margaritas again?
The next time Jimmy Buffett dies. Whenever.
I'll dig his ass up right now.
Hey, how about come Monday?
Oh, I see what you did there. Now look, that was
Yeah.
now Carol came up with the rise and fall of the guillotines, and come Monday we'll do some margaritas again. How about that?
I like it.
I'll tell you, I don't really like margaritas, and when he said something about the margaritas, I was like, But now those margaritas he
They
put,
was. I think it was. I think it was.
They
the
were
salt.
great.
The salt you used. That salt.
it may have been, but they were
it was something
good.
about that salt. Whenever I would take a sip and
Just lick the edge of that cup when you
well, get the because
act
it
like you was on a cruise.
Yeah.
I had never been on a cruise like that. Like Chris has been on. So.
No, but I know you've been on a cruise.
Yeah, I've been
Remember.
on a cruise. But.
You didn't get breakfast that one morning.
I had a bartender, man. His name was Norrell,
Nora.
and he was my guy. He was my
What?
guy.
Oh,
I
he
hope
was
he's
your guy.
listening
Okay.
because he's got all the information.
What do you
And
mean he was your guy?
He was
Yeah.
my dude, man. Because if you get a double shot, I bought the drink package, right? You get 15
Is that the
drinks
one
a day.
while you were talking about your mouth still hurting?
Jesus Christ.
Was it sore or hurting?
I'm not following you
I
up.
think he said it was
I'm not
sore.
going to even entertain you, Scott.
I'm just trying to get some information.
He's just wondering about you, dude.
Yeah.
That was
So
your
anyway,
guy.
I'm gonna
he
get
should
it.
do-
Norrell,
Norrell-
if you're listening, you're the
Norrell-
man. And he would see. I bought the drink package. Real quick story. Drink package. You get 15 drinks a day, and if you order a liquor drink with like a double shot, that counts as 2 drinks. All crews, who's like, I got you, Mr. Gliss. Hey, 2 shots, 1 drink for you. And dude,
now you probably get him in trouble with the.
Oh no! You said his name and what he did for
I'm
you.
telling
Hey.
you, that's
shit, ain't.
He's just kidding. We make everything up on this show.
yeah. He's just
My
kidding.
name ain't even Chris.
His name was Tom.
But man, he was awesome, and before lunch every day, I'd be wanting to take a nap. Awesome.
Worry you
Alone
about
or
that much, huh?
a nap alone or
I'm watching their snaps going. I know exactly what he's going through. Kimberly's talking shit about you,
Yeah.
showing her down. Never mind. I'm not going to give her up. But I saw her open her pocketbook. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. All right, guitars. What happened this week in rock and roll?
Yep. Rock history of this week. What
I'm going to
happened?
kick it off, man. 1983 this week, Kiss appeared without their makeup for the first time during an
Whoa.
interview
I saw that. and
on
I was like,
MTV
that's actually
promoting
pretty cool.
releasing their newest album, Lick It Up.
Lick It Up. Yep. Come
I
out in
totally
1983.
figured that would be one that Scott pulled out, but he probably had that
Oh,
one ready.
me.
Yeah, actually, I saw that and I forgot it happened this, month, but I knew it was in '83, but I was like, oh,
They look like a
that's
bunch
cool.
of Philippines.
What? They're not.
They look like a bunch of Philippines.
Look,
They
look like-
do?
They
I mean,
look
look
like
at
they're
this
from the
picture.
Philippines, or they look like Filipinos.
Philippinians. Philippinians.
Filipino.
Plural for
Filipinos.
Filipinos.
Not even close.
I mean, look at them. They got the skin and the hair.
Yeah, they all do have dark complexions. Very dark complexions.
Do you know where they all from?
Russia.
No, I think they're
They're from New York, right?
yeah. Paul Stanley's from New York. I
Yeah,
think.
I actually thought
All of them,
both of them were, or him and Gene were
Gene, well, I
both.
think Gene was born here, but I think Gene has some. Is it? He's got
Was that?
some
I don't-
Jewish
I don't know.
blood in him.
Wasn't he
but
a
I mean,
college professor or something?
he was a teacher
Or a teacher?
before.
Whoa. I didn't know that.
I think he was in a preschool teacher.
Oh,
I'm not
preschool.
sure, but I remember. I know he was a teacher.
Wow. Can you imagine his, being one of
having
his
Gene Simmons
kids?
as your teacher.
Yeah, well, growing up and like, the hell happened to him? Why is he dressing all weird? Shit. He's licking his damn tongue at me now. What the hell? I got questions.
Do you remember back in the day they had all the things going around about Gene Simmons had a cow tongue surgical?
Oh, I heard all those stories.
all that crap. You know,
I had it all. But,
People bought into it.
Yeah, people bought into it.
I mean, come on, man. Look how far the damn dude's tongue comes out.
Yeah,
Did
That's
he
the
have
same.
that-
That's the same kind of people that made the rumors about like Marilyn Manson getting his ribs cut out so he could do.
Yeah. But I was one of those people. I ain't gonna lie.
I think
He
all
went
of us
there.
at that time in our age, I think we probably all believe that.
You know,
well, and
Marilyn
I did
Manson
too
went there
with Gene
too.
Simmons because that was in. I think when I heard the rumors was around that time, 83, 84. So I was
You believe it?
7, 8 years old. Yeah, so it was.
You know, Marilyn Manson went there also
What?
to one of them cruises.
Can we get off the cruises, please? So,
Yep, as long as you got off on the cruise.
do you
that's
have
fine.
any kickback to this? Without what other times did they have their makeup off? Did they ever do a show without the makeup?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they
well,
done a lot of 'em.
they went without their makeup from when they unmasked themselves from 83. They had 3, 4, 5 albums, 6 albums, went all the way up until 90. Let's see, Revenge come out in 91. Or
Was this
92.
when their drummer was a chimney sweeper?
A chimney sweeper?
Somebody was a chimney sweeper. I'm pretty sure. I think he died.
Eric Carr.
Yeah, Eric Carr.
Yeah, he was a chimney sweeper.
Before Kiss.
Look it up.
I believe it.
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't
might be.
He was a chimney
custodian
sweeper.
at a school or something? Or
Did he what?
was he a custodian at a school or had a job at a school?
I don't remember before Kiss. I don't know. I know he was a great.
He was.
drummer.
He was walking around the hall. He was walking around the halls. That's the wrong tone. Talking to me all wrong.
He was a great drummer.
Does your mother sew? Get her to sew that. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I do.
All right, I went off. That was a little bit from Joe Dirt. No, my bad. He was not a. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, man, you know, when bands take their makeup off, if I see you in makeup, you better stay that way, because I don't want to see you without it. Like when Mudvayne took their makeup off, I was like, I will beat every one of them's asses. I love y'all some badasses.
You know, with Kiss, they when they were looking for a new manager, which was they wanted Doc McGee to manage them. And this was in
That's the
98.
Motley Crue's manager, right?
Yeah, he managed Motley Crue, Skid Row, Bon Jovi, Scorpions. He managed a bunch of people.
He made a bunch of money.
Kiss wanted him to manage them, you know, and he said, I think this was in 98, because I think that's when they put the makeup back on. So they went from 83 all the way until I say 98. It might have been 2000. I can't. 98 was Psycho Circus, I think, was the album that come out, or that might have been 96. Anyway, it was somewhere around 96 or 98, I think, where they asked Doc McGee to be their manager, and he said, I'll be your manager on one condition: you put the makeup back on, you know, because that was
Their signature.
their signature look and all. And so that's what they started going back and doing the makeup.
Didn't they have a TV show or something back in the day, in the early days?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
They
Had a cartoon. It was just as terrible as it. I'm not. Scott knows this. I'm not a Kiss fan at all. But yeah, they had a cartoon that was terrible. Like they had to save Santa Claus, and the only way to do it was they had to play a certain note to get these gremlins or something. I don't remember.
I've never watched the cartoon or anything, but I know that
You should have made a sword for them too.
They were. I know they were, and it
was
might have been mostly Gene, but they were
you think?
marketing
I'm gonna put
geniuses.
toilet paper,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
Kiss toilet paper.
I
Wipe
think
your
Gene
ass
Simmons
with Kiss.
I think Gene Simmons even realized at one point that the money bag symbol, you know, little bag with a tie around it with a dollar sign on it, a money bag,
Yeah.
that it wasn't trademarked. And he trademarked the thing. So he can,
Wow.
yeah. So, I mean,
Smart business.
Gene Simmons is a businessman. He's all about
So be
the,
told he trademarked the devil horns but Dio said
thought
he
Dio
did.
did.
yeah, well, there's a
Controversy.
controversy about that. Gene Simmons says he came up with it, and Ronnie James Dio said he came up with it. Who knows? I don't.
Did they ever tour together? Like back when it was when they were
I don't
trying
know.
to decide who came up with it.
I don't know. I know Ronnie James Dio said he came up with it, and Gene Simmons says he came up with it because it was on one of the Destroyer album cover, which is a drawing, and has Gene Simmons doing that. So, I mean, somebody drew it. I don't know if they actually took a picture of him and then had to draw one or whatever. But who knows? I don't know.
There's no telling. All these
But it's
folklore, rock and roll folklore.
It is. I mean, it's still pretty cool though. I mean, think about it and just, who did come up with it?
I came up with it.
So did I.
You know what I'm going to say that I did? There's just as much evidence that I did as they did. Though, wait a minute.
Well, what else?
What year was this that we were talking about? That might change things for me.
That would have been
That in 83.
Oh, okay. I was here.
No, that was when they unmasked. Destroyer came out in 79,
I was here, dear.
Yeah.
I was here.
78.
I was here.
Well, what else happened on this day? What else happened?
Well, are you just going to run through everything, or are you just going to let somebody else pick something?
I was wondering.
That's why
about
why I asked that question. I was ready for the next topic.
But I'm just saying, because while you were asking that question, you were scrolling. So what else happened?
Yeah.
I was just trying to get off. I want everybody to put in their little input.
So moving along,
Moving along.
in 1970, on September the 18th,
that was awesome, Carol. All right, Trey, what you got?
Jimi Hendrix dies of overdose. And the rumor
On
is
September 18th.
September 18th, 1970. And the rumor is that he was on a cruise the week before he ended up dying. But it's just a rumor. So,
They had sails back then. They had damn
well, I mean, it was a cruise.
motorboats.
Oh,
Nobody said a motorboat. They said a cruise.
I'm just
What
kidding.
year was the Titanic? There were no sails on the Titanic.
And he died in London at a girlfriend's house.
Oh, he died in London?
He did.
Well, hold on. Well, that would be the day before today,
It could be, yep.
or it would be tomorrow.
It
What
could
did he
be
die?
tomorrow.
He drug overdose?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a drug.
How old was he?
Yeah.
27 years
27.
old.
He was
Same
one of
as
the
yours.
Here we
He
go.
was one of the 27s. That
Yes.
a lot of rock stars
God
have died
almighty.
at 27.
Quite a few.
Right.
You
and
know-
he choked on his own vomit, right, in his sleep.
Yep.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought that
Janis Joplin.
she
Same way.
did that,
Same
and
way,
also Bon Scott did that.
I thought his was different.
Didn't
No,
I thought he choked on his own vomit.
maybe.
Bon Scott from the original AC/DC
AC/DC.
singer.
There's probably several that done that.
I thought he did.
Yeah.
And then you had Steve Clark from Def Leppard. Didn't
Leppard.
he choke on his vomit too?
You know, I don't know. Now it just seems like we're probably making something up.
I'm not
Everybody
sure
chokes on
about
their
that.
vomit.
Well, yeah.
But
I mean,
it was alcohol that
Yeah.
got him. But
Well, thanks for bringing us down.
Chris, you should take notes. Alcohol.
Take notes.
When you
Stop doing that
Scott
methacaine.
Bonham or John Bonham?
John Bonham's the drummer for.
You said
Led
Scott Bonham,
Zeppelin.
though. The lead
I
singer for
said
AC.
Bon Scott.
Yeah.
Bon Scott.
Shit, I get them two mixed up.
He's the singer for AC/DC.
I know.
He was the original singer.
What happened to John Bonham?
Now that you say that, I think he choke on his vomit. Yeah, it seems like he did. I don't know. Yeah, but he.
You know,
died
that's what
of-
happened to Abraham Lincoln, too. You know?
After he
Yeah.
got through slaying the vampire.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, my God. I forgot about that.
You got
Abraham
it?
Lincoln. I never saw. Well, I wasn't going to watch. I've never watched that. But yeah, that's.
Lincoln was a man of many talents.
Yeah,
I
he
forgot.
was.
They're like,
Yeah.
yeah. They always say the quote that he came up with years ago said, "Don't believe everything you read on the internet." When Abraham Lincoln wrote that, people didn't realize how important, like how that was really going to resonate years later.
You got anything on what happened today and this week?
Chris was like, really? That's what he said?
Yeah. So I had a few of them, just like everybody, but one that stood out all of a sudden when I was scrolling. I didn't know this until just now, but 2006. Willie Nelson, 73-year-old country singer Willie Nelson, and 4 members of his band were charged with drug possession after marijuana and magic mushrooms were found by police on his tour bus. Police
Say it ain't
Magic
so.
mushroom. What the
stopped
hell is
him
a
at-
magic mushroom?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's Willie.
Did you see that unicorn?
Hey, did you said 73-year-old Willie Nelson. Did you say 2006 or 96?
2006.
Really, that we got to talk about this. you know, people down marijuana, but this guy is living forever. He is smoking the devil's
Oh yeah, but you
grass.
can't. We can't get into that topic because we don't know how your body reacts to it, and
That's true.
And you don't know if he's faking it. You don't know if he's got some special stuff along with it.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard?
Roll me up and smoke me when I die.
No. Have you ever heard?
Well, they could do that now. I mean, that
no,
guy's like, he's nasty in a way.
Have you
No, he's
heard
not.
Luke Combs' story about the first time meeting Willie Nelson?
No.
He went to with I think his one of his managers or something. They were going over to Willie Nelson's house, and it was like a who's who of country music that was there that night. They were going to play cards and have drinks and all. He said he's one of the first ones to get there. Him and his manager, you know, said they walk in the door. Willie greets them. He said Willie's like, you know, down to earth, like the nicest person you ever meet. And he said, so he can't believe, you know, he said, I can't believe I'm at Willie Nelson's house. He said, we go in and we sit down, we start having a drink. Everybody else comes in, all these other people. I can't remember who was it, Toby Keith and maybe some other people who were there. And Luke Combs says, about this time, some weeds started getting passed around, you know. And he's like, I knew this was going to happen because it's Willie Nelson, you know. He's like, so the weeds passed around. He said, I'm sitting at, this is Luke Combs talking. He said, I'm sitting at this table. He said, I can see down the hall. He said, after Willie takes him a couple hits and it's passing around, he said, Willie gets up, walks down the hall. He's like, and I'm looking down the hall. And he said, as the, you know, joints being passed around, he's like, nobody else has my view, so they can't see what I'm seeing. He's like, I see Willie Nelson walk in the room down at the end of the hall and said there's a big hanging punching bag. He says, I'm sitting there looking and said, Willie Nelson breaks out and starts punching and kicking this damn bag. He's there for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Ninja Willie.
Yeah, he was like, just for 2 or 3 minutes and started punching it and kicking it. He's like, nobody else is seeing what the hell this is. He's like, the hell's going on? He said, all of a sudden, he grabs a towel and kind of wipes his face, wipes his arm, comes walking back in like nothing happened, sat down at the damn table and started smoking again. Like, he said it was the strangest thing. He was like, you know, that was what he did. I mean,
It was probably
Willie-
somebody's ass he was wanting to kick there, and he was trying to keep from getting violent.
Willie was like really into health and fitness and stuff. I mean, he was working out and read it. He was
Really?
working out. Yeah, little man, working out and running and jogging and doing ninja kicks on
Doing
ninja kicks and
Doing Chuck
punching.
Norris.
ninja kicks on punching bags. Yeah.
The punching bag.
Him
Yeah.
and Lincoln,
I can't see him doing that.
him and Lincoln used to work
That's
out
because he does
every
it
Him and Lincoln.
away from you.
But
He's
I mean,
stupid.
reading Luke Combs talk about it, I mean, I could envision the whole scene. You know, the way he told it was just like it would be a trip to see Willie Nelson walk in this room and just start kicking and
Just
punching
start
his
freaking
bag.
out.
Yeah.
Start freaking out on
Just
the
start-
bag.
Yeah, punching it,
So I
and
want-
kicking it.
I want to do. I want to go ahead and go to you because I want to see what your little bit of knowledge is that you're going to throw at us because I got something else that I want to add and that might be
Well,
related to what you
Yeah,
might
let's
say.
hear your stupid shit.
Well,
Ooh.
mine.
Yeah,
Actually, one thing I
already
thought was
sucks.
pretty cool was 1967. Was the Doors? They were playing on the Ed Sullivan Show,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
you got my attention.
that and it's also
And yes, I remember Ed Sullivan. Well, go ahead.
it's
You
also
don't.
portrayed in the Doors movie that Val Kilmer played.
Who did an amazing job.
He did.
did.
He did a great job.
I didn't know he played that until recently, but go ahead.
Yeah, Val Kilmer played Jim.
I didn't know
Morrison.
that.
And he
Didn't know that.
Yeah, he did a great job. That movie, I wasn't a big Doors fan.
Right.
When I watched the movie though, I was like, just from seeing
Welcome to the other
videos
side.
and live performances of the Doors, you know, even though I didn't follow them that much, I thought watching Val Kilmer, I was like, he portrayed Jim Morrison to a T. I
Val
thought.
Kilmer is and was an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Just totally amazing.
But anyway, and like in that on 1967, I think it was September 17th, which was yesterday. It was, I think the producer of the show come up because this is 1967, you know, and in the song "Light My Fire," you know, one of the line is, you know, "Baby, we couldn't get much higher." Which,
Light my fire.
yeah.
How about
And so the producers came to Jim Morrison and said, "You can't say that on live TV. You have to change it. So let's change it to, you know, baby, we couldn't get much better." You know, and
I don't think that's the word. I think it was something else. Or am I thinking about the Rolling Stones because they made them do something similar?
It might be. I thought it was because the line in the song is "Baby, we couldn't get much higher."
Right.
Right. On Light My
I'm trying
Fire.
to think of what they changed it to, but
I thought it was "Baby, we couldn't get much better." I thought.
I could be mixing it up with Rolling Stones because they had something.
Don't hold me to it. But anyway,
I'm holding you to it.
Right on to it.
Anyway,
We're holding him to it.
Right
anyway,
down to
so-
the line.
So they go on, and when it gets to that part in the song, the Doors are performing. Jim Morrison goes right up to the camera on that part and says, "You know, baby, we couldn't get much higher," and he emphasized higher. You know, and it was said that Ed Sullivan got so mad that right then he was like, you know,
That you can still hear him to this day.
the Doors will never be back on my show ever again. And they were banned for life.
And you see what good that did.
What? Yeah. Well, I mean,
Doors is like most.
notorious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
Joke's on him.
Well, and I think it was actually said that after the show, somebody came up to Jim Morrison and said something like, you know, Ed Sullivan has said, you know, you will never be on this show again. And
He will never do the show again.
yeah, and he like shrugged and smiled and said, "We were just on the Ed Sullivan show." You know,
wait,
But-
the
Yeah, it
awkward
said-
silence.
That's because I was just reading. It says that the guitarist Robbie, his reaction was, "We thought they were joking. Who were they kidding? Wanting us to change the lyrics to a #1 song in America. We decided to just do the song as is, and maybe they would forget all about it. What could they do? After all, it was a live television, so we never played the show again."
Good research, man. That's awesome. I
Hey.
like that. I like that. I like
Well,
that.
that goes right along with what he just said too. Though I was looking to
But
see
I mean,
if they showed the word
I still think
That's straight out of NWA right there.
NWA.
Compton.
Compton.
We're doing it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Obviously, you've never seen that movie.
Reminds me of
Damned about.
Reminds me of Young Us, you know, our old band. When we were in high school, we were supposed to play one song. And we
At the Hartsville Theater.
at the theater, yeah. We were supposed to only play one song, so we just did one song during rehearsals. And then when the show came up, we finished the first song, which was a song we wrote. And I took the guitar off, and we went into a Green Day song, and the teachers were next door on the side of the stage like, stop, trying to get us to stop. And we're like, nope.
Imagine
This is rock and
trying to
roll.
get
Yep.
a 13-year-old Trey Davis to stop. You can't get him to stop now at 60.
Oh, God.
60.
Imagine to try to get him to stop at 13.
I tell you what, you're not going to make me stop nothing. What did you say?
That's some good stuff, man.
So, so what you got, Troy? You said you were going to
I'm ready for this bombshell.
I wanted to come back. You mentioned it in our text. I want to talk about The Who on the Ed Sullivan show.
Yeah, that was another one.
Because that was this week, right? That was like,
that was also on the 17th,
was it? That was yesterday.
1967, the same day.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying not to say the word so much. I realize I say, when I tell a story, I go, so.
You do that
Anyway,
a lot.
I didn't realize I did it until
Yeah, actually, when you front man and you be like, so I went to the store in my Uncle Blair and I got and caught my hair.
We do get a lot of feedback
Anyway.
for the show that says Trey needs to quit using so.
Quit saying so much. So,
Anyway.
So I really meant to say.
anyway. All right, let me see if I can do this without saying so at the beginning of it.
You
Now, if I
already
say-
did.
You already said it.
That doesn't count. Anyway, I'm going to cut y'all off. Anyway,
That's gonna be your new word. Anyway.
Yeah. So and anyway.
you know what? It's going to get in my head now, and I won't be able to do any of these words. I'm like, I have nothing to say.
Hey, Scott, he can't say so or anyway.
Yeah, anyway or so, you can't say it. Go. Tell the story.
Woo! All right. No pressure. Hold on. I got this. There I was. I don't remember what I was talking about. No, I got it.
The Who.
A few episodes back. Hold on. This is gonna be tough. Let me get my camera here. A few episodes back, we talked about The Who on the Ed Sullivan Show exploding a bomb in the drums.
On the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour show.
So, to Smothers Brother, you're right. But yeah, so anyway. No, I did that on purpose. That doesn't count. Yeah. God, I almost did it again.
Oh my God.
This is hard when you know there's a word that you can't say.
Speak freely. Speak the words you want to speak.
Freely. You are free now.
No, I don't.
You are free.
I don't want to be free. I can beat this. I'm strong-minded. I can beat this.
All right, go ahead.
What was the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour? Which I actually liked that when they played replays when I was younger. I like that show. They blew up. They had an explosion set up in the drums to where when they ended the show, the big explosion would go off. Well, they packed more in it than they planned.
I think what I read was that the Who's stage crew had already packed the stuff in the bass drum.
Oh, so they did it again?
No, Keith Moon did it because he didn't know that they had already did it. So he put more.
He probably
in.
Did know they already did
Well,
it.
probably, he just wanted it bigger and better.
Sounds like Jason Price.
After when the explosion goes off, you watch the video, and that's the cool thing about a show like that is there's footage. So you watch the video, and that didn't count. That's so because that goes along with the sentence. You watch the video, and you see Pete Townsend like grab his head or whatever and bend down. He lost his hearing because the blast was right beside his
Because I think
face.
he was actually leaning down, doing.
Yeah, he was right beside it.
Yeah, right beside it. And I mean, when it went off, you could see him. Yeah, he grabs his.
I told
Keith
almost
Moon's
that.
back there right
I told
here,
almost that whole story
standing
without
up.
saying so or anyway. Kudos to me. Yeah.
But
That was tough.
I am totally
I'm sweating now, by the way.
into this story, though. I ain't lie. So the explosion, but did it hurt somebody or?
Well, it
hurt him.
obviously it hurt Pete Townsend, the guitarist. He was partially deaf from that.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
it
and
messed
still
up
is.
It still is. He still can't hear out of that.
He had in ears, or
No, they didn't have it back then.
he was right beside the bass drum when it blew up.
We'll have to show you the video.
There's a
I would like to
video
see
of
that.
it. You can see it.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, huge explosion. But anyway, so that was this week. or
That
whatever.
was September 17th. That'd have been yesterday.
Yeah.
1967.
Actually the same day that
The Doors.
the Doors played. Yeah. So I guess the Doors were playing on
What's
the Ed
going
Sullivan
on
show,
back there, man?
17th, and then the Who was on
Pineapple upside down.
Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour.
Smothers.
gonna have some booze in it.
Yes, it did, John. Wait a minute, Smothers Brothers. That's just a funny name. Why?
The Smothers,
They were a funny show.
Yeah, they're
That's like Dapper Dan. You know, that's
Dapper
supposed to
Dan.
be.
Danny old
they
Piper.
were a comedy duo who they made movies and TV shows
It's
and
just a
stuff.
weird
I got
name.
a clip of one of their songs.
Look at my nipples. Look at my nipples. Oh my God. Just
That sounds so nasty.
look at my nipples. Oh, Trey, you gotta watch what you say. Give me one margarita. I'm gonna open my leg. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Are
I
you
didn't say that
sure?
tonight, at
Are you
least.
sure?
I ain't opening shit for
I
y'all.
know you said it
This
on,
was-
on the cruise. I know that's where we got that from.
He had he
that was
No.
with Manuel late at night from the.
he accidentally butt dialed him one night, and all I heard was
Give me one margarita. I'm gonna open my leg. He's such a. I hate him and his technology. I hate it.
It's called creativity.
Oh my God!
If I had a PowerPoint, I'd mess your ass up right now.
Damn right, because none of us will be able to read it.
If I had 2.0 right now, I'd kick your ass.
Two pornos.
No.
All right.
All
anyway.
right. Carol.
Carol.
What, you got anything?
I just
he
talked
did.
about Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, he did Jimmy Hendrix. We all done talked about it.
Yeah, one of the first ones.
We obviously, I ain't heard no bell. I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell. Hey, Paulo, I ain't hear no bell.
You know what that sound means.
Oh, yeah. It's time for us to take a break. We're going to go ahead and hear from our sponsors right now. We're going to take a little breather, a little pause for the cause. We're going to get geared up for the next segment. That is the guillotine segment.